President Obama says his jobs bill is good for America and Colorado. He's now on his way back to Washington after promoting his plan during a big speech in Denver. Air Force One took off from Buckley Air Force Base just about 2 hours ago. CBS 4 political specialist Sean Boyd live at Lincoln High School in Denver, where the president spoke. And Sean, the president says schools like Lincoln would benefit a lot from his idea.
And Jim, he says his plan would send $265 million to Colorado alone for updating schools like this and in the process creating 3,400 jobs. His job may depend on his passage. Unlike his swing through California and Washington state, the president didn't come here to raise money, but rather enthusiasm. 4 years ago, Coloradans filled Mile High Stadium to hear him speak. Today, they didn't even fill this parking lot.
Pass this jobs bill, and right here in Colorado, thousands of construction workers will have a job again.
Standing before a 50-year-old school in one of Denver's poorest neighborhoods, President Obama promised his Jobs Act would fix crumbling schools and put people like Peg Hernandez back to work.
He showed us today in today's speech that there is options, that there is a way to open the doors.
She needs a job. Obama needs her vote. The crowd reflected the neighborhood, largely Hispanic. It's Obama's base. But Phil DeSoto's among those frustrated with the president's conciliatory approach.
We try to work together a little too much. And now he's starting to take the get tough stand. And I think that's going to be good for the American worker.
After taking criticism from liberals for being too compromising, Obama struck a different tone.
So my question to Congress is, what on earth are you waiting for? Let's get to work.
But the president knows Republicans won't pass his plan. Ken Buck, former Senate candidate and head of Balance America, says more spending isn't the answer.
These are jobs that people are going to come in, they're going to do their part in renovating the building for a few weeks, maybe a couple of months, and then they'll be out of work again.
Buck says it's no coincidence the president needs teacher union support next year, but Obama insists this isn't about his job.
This isn't about giving me a win. This is about giving Democrats and Republicans a chance to do something for the American people. It's about giving people who are hurting a win. That's what this is about.
Colorado is considered a battleground state that Obama will need to win in 2012. He carried it in 2008 by 9 votes, but if turnout here is any indication, it could be an uphill battle for him this go-around. Organizers could barely unload the 5,000 free tickets. If they weren't hot, the day was. Many people showed up early, and by the time the president arrived, several people collapsed from the heat and had to be taken away on stretchers. The president spoke for about 20 minutes. Coming up on CBS 4 News at 10, I'll give what he had to say, a reality check. Jim?
Sean, the official high, I think, was in the upper 80s, but you were out there with all that pavement sitting out in the sun all that time. Easy to see why people got a little hot.
It was very hot, and there wasn't much shade out here, as you say. It's a parking lot, it's asphalt, and people were standing in the sun.
All right, tough. Thanks very much. Colorado Congressman Mike Coffman, a Republican, says the president needs to stop campaigning about jobs and do a better job of creating them. Coffman says parts of the president's plan do have bipartisan support already, but he says other parts simply won't work.
The policies that create certainty in the economy, I think lowering the tax and regulatory burdens on employers so that they have the money to create jobs, that's what's going to make a difference on unemployment, not increase government spending.
Coffman says much of the stimulus money already spent to spur the economy has just piled up more debt while creating only temporary jobs.
New at 6 o'clock tonight, Lincoln High School was carefully chosen as the site for the president's appearance. It's in a lower-income area of Denver, a place where the president's jobs program is likely to be well received. CBS 4's Rick Sauter joins us live from Lincoln High School after taking the pulse along Federal Boulevard. And Rick, how do people feel now?
Well, Karen, the votes are in and the ballots have all been counted. It's unanimous. Everyone we spoke to agrees the economy is in trouble. Now, if the president would have had time to visit some of the businesses and talk to some of the people along Federal Boulevard, we can give you a sample of what he might have found. It's a corner of Denver, a slice of America. a place where immigrants and those born here are pitting their futures on Barack Obama.
I think he's doing a good job. It's just that, you know, people with money are not spending. So if you ask me, I believe that these are people that are against Obama, which are trying to make him look bad.
But here in this diverse area, the problems of America are reflected in the people on the streets.
Well, right now it's very hard for me to find a job. I put in applications, submit resumes here and there, and nothing.
I've been unemployed for a year, and it's, you know, I could send out 80 resumes a month and still, you don't even get a call back.
Nearby at Lincoln High School, the president was selling his American Jobs Act. So we went to employers to see if they would hire. At the Chihuahua restaurant, owner George Medina's family would welcome a reduction in payroll taxes.
I just had my son open up a restaurant up north, and 5 employees, and the bills are just overwhelming, where we had to pay all the payroll taxes, so he's down to 3 employees now because of that.
At Sky Nails, the president's initiative is being welcomed with open arms.
I think it will help us to employ more employees. At the same time, it will definitely help us expand our business.
But at the New Saigon market, hope and change remain political slogans.
He's been promising, you know, to us, like whatever he's going to change. I don't see it yet. So a lot of people that hoping, but in the end don't see it yet.
You may remember back in 2009, President Obama was here in Denver when he signed the original economic stimulus bill. Well, a lot of people that we talked to believe that the economy needs another shot in the arm. Karen.
All right, Rick Salinger, thank you. A mistake on the press passes for today's presidential visit may have some geography teachers shaking their heads. The credentials were supposed to highlight the 3 states the president is visiting this week: Washington, California, Colorado. Only problem, it's Wyoming, not Colorado, that is highlighted on those passes. Well, we have posted the president's complete speech on our website, cbsdenver.com, for you.